What y'all doing out there in TV land, man? If you ain't tuned into Kofi's universe, you slipping. That's why I go get all my info for black culture. He do the best album reviews I seen. You know what I'm saying? Dope rap reaction videos. He do it all. You heard me? Go to Kofi's universe right now. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Man, stay in tune, loved one. That's how it's happening. Me.
YouTube, salute. Dr. Dre has opened up about his recent health struggles and what he learned from being in the worst pain he ever felt. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So during an interview with James Corden on Sirius XM's This Life of Mine that went live on Thursday, Dr. Dre reflected on negotiating a brain aneurysm back in 2021. It definitely makes you appreciate being alive. That's for sure. It's something you can't control. It just happens. During those 2 weeks, I had 3 strokes. He said before admitting that he didn't act on the symptoms with urgency at first. He continued, I got up and went about my day. I thought I could lay down, take a nap. My son and a female friend were like, no, we need to take you to the hospital. Next thing you know, I'm blacking out. I'm in and out of consciousness, and I end up in ICU. I was there for 2 weeks. I'm hearing doctors come in and saying, you don't know how lucky you are. I asked questions about what I could have done to prevent this. No one could have given me an answer. So back in 2022, Dre talked about his condition. He revealed that doctors thought he was going to die due to the aneurysm. That's bad right there. Speaking to fitness entrepreneur Dovet Quincy on his workout, the Doubt podcast, he explained how medical professionals invited his loved ones to the hospital to say their goodbyes after fearing he'll lose his life. I'm at Cedars-Sinai Hospital, and they were allowed anybody to come up, meaning visitors or family or anything like that, because of COVID. And they allowed my family to come in, he began. I found out later he called them up, and so they could say their last goodbyes because they thought I was out of here. He added, I didn't know it was that serious, you know. Seeing my mom and my sister and everybody coming in the room, nobody told me. I had no idea. That was crazy. Then he described how doctors had to wake him up every hour to make sure his brain was functioning properly. So I'm in the ICU for 2 weeks, he explained, because of what was going on in my brain. They had to wake me up every hour on the hour for 2 weeks to do these tests, basically looking like sobriety tests, like touch your nose, rub your heel on your calf, and all that shit. So every hour for 2 weeks, I had to wake up and do that. I was tired. As soon as they leave, I would try to go to sleep because I knew they will be coming back in the next hour. Well, I'm very thankful and grateful that Dr. Dre is living. He didn't pass away. I have some family members that actually had strokes. I knew somebody that had a brain aneurysm, and I knew somebody that had a brain aneurysm that they was in ICU for 3 months. No, for real. Their health was bad, diet, all that, and they had to have surgery on their heart because one of the arteries wasn't functioning properly, and they needed to, like, I forgot what the doctor had to do. The cardiologist, he explained it at that time. This was like 6, 7 years ago to the person I know that happened to them. So, you know, the cardiologists, they say when you have an aneurysm and those strokes, it is no joke. Like, it's a blessing. And I think sometimes we overlook our health. I was just talking to my homeboy today, and I was just telling him, like, bro, get your workout in, you know, go lift your weights, go get your walk in, go get your hiking in. You know, me, I run a lot. I run 2 to 3 times a week, 5+ miles. You know, I'm training for an ultra run right now, which is 100 miles. I was training for it last year, but I got into a car accident, but I'm okay now. It's just I had minor setback. I couldn't really do too much because I had a sore back and sore neck. So I had to go to my therapy for 3 months. But now I'm back to 100%. But eating properly, taking your supplements, drinking a lot of water, getting at least 7 hours of sleep minimum. If you can't get that amount of sleep, try to take a nap, at least an hour nap. Try to get at least the equivalent of 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Do as best what you can do. Stress is another thing. That's the key. The number one cause of death and health issues is stress. Try to eliminate stress. As far as like, I know it's hard to say that because you got to work and your manager or supervisor at your job irritates you. Okay, that's true. It can be your mama, it can be your family members, it can be your spouse, but you got to figure out how to have an outlet and do things for yourself because a lot of people don't have those outlets like that. That's something people overlook. But try to get yourself together, man, because like I said, at the end of the day, if you pass away, people gonna still live their life. People gonna still do them. Yeah, they'll miss you at right then and there. Some people might still think about you when you're gone, but people gonna continue to keep doing what they've been doing. So just look out for you, take care of you, put yourself number one. If you don't, like I said, you'll be in the hospital. You might be worse than what happened to Dr. Dre, or you might not make it out the hospital. Post your comments below. Hulk smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.